Hey days, welcome back to my day.
What? You could do that?
Hey days, welcome back to my day.
So I'll be reading credits for my mom, my dad, and my little brother while we eat fish and pizza. And me never know about it until one day my dad watched Stephanie Sue channel and then she did read some stuff off it and I'm like, this cannot be real. So I'm gonna know for myself and go on it and I'm like, them people not write it.
They really aren't, you know?
Yeah.
They're not seen.
I thought she was just joking. Them have a forum that name Am I the A-hole, where somebody asks for advice and some situation will happen to see if they're the bad person or not the bad person.
Usually they aren't. Am I the Okay.
I read it. I'm the narrator. It's my show. I'm the star.
Yada, keep yapping, bro.
Am I the a-hole for going out late at night while my boyfriend sleeps? What do you think, Daddy? Just on the title alone, what do you think about that?
Yeah.
What's up going out though?
She just says going out late at night while her boyfriend sleeps. Just on the title alone, what do you assume she's doing?
Honestly, I want to believe in her, so I said, probably just go for walks. I don't believe in her.
We are both in our 20s, living together. My boyfriend goes out to work in the morning, so he goes to bed around 10 p.m. My friend group recently started to frequently invite me out for supper, karaoke, or just to hang out past midnight. I enjoy the times we go out late to just hang out together. They are both guys and girls. We don't hang out during the day because that's when we're all busy with stuff, and going out at night hits different.
Real.
I return home usually around 4 to 5 a.m. Yes, I really like to go out anywhere.
Just be no. Come on, man.
My boyfriend doesn't like me doing this. Am I the a-hole? Edit. Info that my boyfriend is working to provide for us. No, we are 50-50 with the bills and there are no issues with money. He does not fund all of my personal lifestyle expenses or these outings. Edit 2. Wow, this post blew up. I can't read all the comments, but let me clarify some things. My boyfriend makes enough money to support us both and more easily, but he chooses not to as we are not married yet, which is totally fine by me. He doesn't mind paying 70-30 when we go out. When I say I don't mix friends and relationships, I mean I intentionally hide him from my friends. It just never occurred to me to intentionally introduce them to him. This is a fairly new friend group who I've only met and got close with a couple months ago. They're not lifelong friends who have never met my boyfriend after 6 years. One time we were out and we just bumped into one of my friends. There was no interaction between them, though my friend knew he was my boyfriend. And later on, after he expressed interest in meeting them, I got invited to dinner and brought him along to meet two of my friends. There has not been any alcohol involved in our late nights out. And even if there was, I wouldn't be able to drink enough to get drunk. Believe it or not, I'm allergic to alcohol. When I do get the chance to drink, occasionally when my boyfriend and I go to bars or clubs with our other friend groups from high school, I only drink a little, never enough to get drunk. I would get really bad rashes the day after. When I say I think these outings might be more frequent, I mean my friends will invite me out more often, not that I will do it more often. I've stopped since my boyfriend expressed his feelings even though I want to. His reason for not wanting me to go out late at night is because he's concerned for my safety, not knowing who I am with. We're working on that. And he doesn't want me to sleep alone.
That's it? Just communicate with each other more. That me feels wrong with it.
He said it to her.
Yeah.
He said, I don't want you to go out. And she said, okay, fine, I won't go out. But she would like to go out.
Yeah. So all she needs to do is just communicate with everybody. That's really all she needs to do.
Sometimes I don't want my friends to meet my boyfriend. Trust me. We're not gonna know about it until like a week before we get married.
Wow.
Yeah, because enough come wedding.
Come.
Why you wanna come wedding?
He's a hater.
No, man.
Yeah, who want me down the aisle? That for me?
No, that's a week before, you know.
So I'm not make you know him a week before.
Yeah, nothing more. We are about everything.
We mother being parents being peoples.
Yeah. If you know a team mother and father.
I'm social security number too.
Fair point.
But we can't find him, if anything.
Here's what the comments had to say about this female going out late at night. Not the a-hole, but I would leave you without thinking twice.
My God.
Only say what? Every time Torrance she stop, so you know, just leave her. So.
I don't like so she never stop, even though she want to go out. I mean, who got in bed 10 o'clock, really?
To be very honest.
I can't really give advice because
No,
I'm
man.
not in a relationship.
Am I the a-hole for painting a curse word on the wall of my friend's new house? Yes.
You take that in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's what they said. My friend and his wife just bought their first home. It's a fixer-upper and I've been helping them out with the fixing. My father was a handyman and contractor, so I have lots of skills and experience with doing maintenance, repairs and upgrades on a house. I also have pretty much all the tools I need to do most of the work. This last weekend I was helping painting the dining room. I had everything set up the way I wanted and I was ready to go. And for some reason his wife decides to let their dog into the room while I'm painting. One of them steps in the roller tray and then jumps on me. His wife laughed it off like it was not a big deal that I had paw prints on me. I also had to throw out that primer because it now had mud in it. I had told them to both let me do the work in peace. After I prepared a new tray of paint, I wrote the word F-U-C-K in huge letters on the wall in primer. For those who may not know what primer is, it's a coat of paint that you put down before the actual paint. For lack of better word, it sticks to the wall better and then it dries and creates a better surface for the paint to stick to. His wife saw it and freaked. She said I was drawing profanity in her house. I told her it was primer and to stay out of my way. I then finished the job and went home. My friend called me and said that I had really upset his wife with my childishness and that she would not let me back until I apologized. I asked him what I was apologizing for. He said that I wrote a curse word on his wall. I asked him to provide a picture. He said he couldn't since I had painted over it. I asked what the problem was since the word wasn't there anymore. He said that I needed to apologize. I said that him wanting me to apologize is no way in the same as me needing to apologize. He said that I could not come back until I did. No problem for me. I was helping him for free on my weeks off from work. No water for you. Choke. He called me 2 days later and asked if I was coming to finish painting since I would be away at work for 3 weeks. I said I wasn't ready to apologize yet and maybe I would when I get back. I probably won't. Now she is telling everyone that I'm a shitty person for leaving the job half finished. I tell everyone who asks that I was working for free and that they told me not to come back. Now there's a big fight in our friend group between the people who think I should keep the peace and those who think she's being an entitled whiner. Now everyone else is volunteering to help at their house and now either they have to half-ass the job or pay someone. I'm going to get help for that too. Am I the a-hole? What do you think, the people that disturb her?
And when you put it like that, yeah.
You don't understand, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So if it's somebody that paint and let a dog in the room? Let's man this.
What if the paint made harmful to the animal? Are your fault?
If the dog thinks that juice and drink it. There's certain places dogs shouldn't be.
Let me tell you something.
Where, Kayla? Where?
Where?
Dog not in the kitchen.
Yeah, dog don't put in the kitchen.
You got fast on him? I'll chase this up. You know what I mean?
The comment said, not the a-hole. Did they even offer to pay you for the job to begin with? If not, they are entitled. They aren't. Another person said, oh my god, if they wanted to come back and paint their stupid fixer-upper for free, then they can suck it up and be grateful. Not act like their highness are doing you a favor by letting you paint on your time off from work. Oh, thank you so much for letting you work away for free. If they had a professional after the dog accident, they would have been charged extra. And hey, the professional may just never come back the next day because they have other projects and they will get to their highness later. Not the a-hole. Yeah, professional painters would not put up with that. Yeah. If me and build a house and somebody them come to look at the site while I'm building it, bring them killer and them dog and make them run up and down on my foundation, yeah, man?
Emoji. See.
I entered my older brother's artwork in a contest as my own work and won a district-wide contest.
So you're a prick.
You never asked, am I the a-hole? You just a confess to get it off of them chest.
Yeah.
When I was in 5th grade, there was a contest at my school where we had to draw a picture for a hero. I really looked up to my older brother who was 16. He basically raised me.
I'm 16 too.
Oh, you just turned 16 today. High five. He wasn't much into art, but he was really good in art class and aced all his projects. I thought he was incredible and it inspired me to become an artist myself to make him proud. Once I heard of this contest, I decided to draw a picture of Rihanna, who I was a big fan of at the time. When I showed my brother, he laughed in my face and basically said he thought it was Quagmire from Family Guy. And that, it was, and that it was creepy and poorly done.
You're wicked.
That's the level of disrespect I aim to give. I got really upset and crumbled up my drawing. I still really wanted to win, so I decided to look through his school sketchbooks to see if I could find inspiration or tips to improve my work. I ended up finding a portrait of Eminem done in red pencil and attempted over and over to duplicate it, but couldn't do it. I ripped it out, put it in my backpack, entered it into the contest and won first prize. It got sent to the county fair art exhibit. Turns out my brother needed to turn it in for a project and he turned the house upside down looking for it. I feel guilty to this day. Sometimes I'll just be sitting there and the guilt will creep up. Not my proudest moment. Oh, this is a long one. This is the last one.
Okay.
I mad the a-hole for brushing my daughter's friend extremely matted hair out so she would avoid a drastic cut.
Honestly, feels like the mother fault.
I ain't have to kill a child.
So not the a-hole of bats. Let's get into it.
Yeah. My daughter has a friend. My daughter has a friend. Oh yeah, daughters can have friends. My daughter has a friend, a 13-year-old female who has been through some health issues that I don't want to put here. As mom passed away when she was little, so it's just her and her dad. She not have a mother, she have a dad. I know fathers don't really care. Daddy, what if my ear did not up here? Did that comb it out for me?
No.
Come on, let's
Exact answer what I said to her.
not even hesitate. Did I ever cut off my ear instead of comb it out for me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why you not hesitate?
Stop, Galley's kita.
Since he has just started dating his girlfriend, we'll call her C. A's need has been put aside since she's little, and he's just not noticed that A has been struggling. A is the daughter, by the way.
Yeah.
She's being better now after getting the help she needed. However, A's hair has been extremely matted as it has not been brushed for months. A has been hiding her hair under hats and hoods at home and trying to disguise it at school in bun. She stayed over the weekend and I only found out about her hair when they came upstairs after getting a comb stuck in A's hair trying to fix it. I comforted A as she was ashamed about her hair and had hoped that she and my daughter could fix it. My daughter convinced her to tell me about it as she had been scared to say anything to anyone as she thought she would be judged as her dad's girlfriend has made comments about her appearance when she was going through her health issues. When A was going through her issues, I made it clear to her and my daughter that our home is a judgment-free zone, and if she ever wanted to come to me or my husband for help, she would get it. This house is a judgment-free house. So. You ever see that, Jojo?
Yes.
When?
Enough time.
Can you do some foolishness?
That's still judging.
That's not judging, that's seeing your behavior is incorrect and fixing it. It's better we tell you and somebody else tell you and you take it as disrespectful.
True. Track a bit. I have this friend where I know I load up in business, but in uniforms stink.
In uniform stink or instinct?
In uniforms.
Oh, you know it's not instinct.
Because I know if I fuck I can smell roll and perfume upon him. So I leave know if I fuck him shower. But in uniform just stink.
And sounds there what?
Woundy. If when I say one
let me tell you what one. Chances are that you do it. You can only afford one uniform.
Yeah.
I go home every day and wash it and it not dry in time for the next morning. Especially if you're in a fall.
Yeah.
So you come to school in a wet uniform and you obviously dry off and you're walking in the hot sun. And then I'm sweat go mixing in it and the cologne go mixing in it and just make a phone to make it dry.
Yeah.
So anyway, film fault. A poverty fault. Blame government. A then asked for help detangling her hair, so that's what I did. We put on some fills and worked on detangling A's hair. It took hours, but it was doable. It's like when I was unraveling Chinese locks. It took hours. No, it took days.
Jesus.
But it was doable. When A was home on a Sunday, her hair was completely detangled and neatly braided into 2 Dutch braids. She was happy and thanked me for helping her with her hair. Then Monday, I got an angry phone call from C. This is a girlfriend. When she is meant to be taking A to get her hair cut due to how matted her hair was. Apparently, C and A's dad noticed how bad it was, and C had told me that she would get it sorted. C is mad because the salon where they were going to had charged her a cancellation fee for cancelling the day of the appointment. C wants me to pay her back for the cancellation fee as it's my fault for fixing A's hair when they were going to get it cut out. I told her that I would not be paying for it. I just did the right thing by A instead of going to the extreme option straight away. She then said that A was no longer allowed to be friends with my daughter and they would sue me for the cancellation fee. It was 60 euros, half of the cost of the cut. My daughter told me that A knew about C wanting to cut her hair and A didn't want a haircut, which is why she went to my daughter for help. A, like my own daughter, has long hair, so cutting the matted hair out would have meant her losing well over half the length of her hair. Am I the a-hole for brushing A's hair so she would avoid getting a drastic cut?
At the end of the day, the daughter happy, and that's all that matters.
That's right. Update. This got more attention than I thought it would. I would just like to clarify a couple things. 1, I am not going to go fully into A's health issues. The matted hair is a result of a depressive episode. Once things got better, she was just very embarrassed by the state of her hair and didn't know how to fix it. She hid it and it got worse. She is able to brush and wash her hair when she's okay. 2, A isn't being neglected by her dad. He knows he hasn't been the best dad to A and is trying to be better when it comes on to her. Since A's health issues, he's been asking for help. I'm not going to report a man who I can see is trying to get better as a parent. But I reported Daddy.
Why?
A's dad, I'll call him Jay, came around. What letter was that?
I think I was on this.
But it went like this.
It was a zigzag.
A's dad, I'll call him Jay, came around earlier as he wanted to talk to me. A and C had gotten into a shouting match yesterday because of the cancelled appointment. C told A that she wasn't allowed to see my daughter anymore until I paid the money I owe. This was news to Jay, the father. And A told C that she was going to continue seeing her friend. A also told C that she hated her and that if anyone was going to take the place of her mom, it would be me because I care about A as a person, not just her appearance. As a child should. Jay wanted to know what had happened with A and why I owe C money. I explained it all to Jay and he was horrified to learn that C was going to cut A's hair short instead of helping her. He had been under the impression that the appointment would have been to get her hair detangled and wouldn't have consented to A getting a big chop. He hadn't realized how focused he had become on A's appearance with her hair. He told me that he wasn't going to stop A from coming around as he knows how important my family is to her. When her mom died and he fell apart, we provided the stability that they both needed. She needs him to be there for her and to support through her whatever she's going through. Since speaking with Jay, I've got angry texts from C, furious that I went behind her back and spoke with Jay while she was dealing with the issue.
Yeah, people are so wicked and evil, you know?
Exactly.
Come me like you. You're just wicked for no reason, man. Can't see no yard, man.
That didn't really laugh.
Daddy come like chuckle. Daddy do chuckle.
Mama do fear I'm wicked. Is me kill nobody? Is me chop off the body?
I'm not load up what you tell me. You keep on and tell me. You know what you say.
What? Moving on. In a string of angry texts she sent me, she said horrible things about myself, A, and my daughter. I'm not engaging with her anymore. She's a walking red flag. I screenshotted them before blocking C and sent them to Jay's work phone. Jay gave me his work phone number when he started dating C because she has been screening and deleting messages before he saw them. She doesn't have access to his work phone. My daughter has been messaging A to make sure she's okay, and she will be coming to stay the weekend as she doesn't want to be at home when C collects her stuff. I'm not sure what is going on with that relationship, nor do I want to know, but it does sound like Jay is finally putting A first.
God, he's the father that finally stepped up.
As he should.
As he should. Yeah, glance man daddy for.
Cause you just think to chop off my ear. I have him up. It might be a hypothetical question, but man just say yes.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Shaday.